Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final deck. As of right now, the final deck. I mean, as y'all know, I'm still working on that Sky Striker, Time Thief. I really got into Fur Fighter for a hot minute. And then I've also been helping Amber complete the Genesis Impact collection. And by help her complete, I mean complete for me. I mean, I'm only what was it? I was at 8 cards away. We pulled one last night. It was Bahram, Synchro Magister monster. I own Fusion. I've already gotten plenty of that one. I own the Glass Xyz one. I've gotten Riona, the Magistus Vier. Right. I've got all the commons. All the ones I'm missing are super or ultra. Like now I'm missing Artemis, the Link Magister monster. Crowley and Zora, the other two Magister super rares. And I think that's it as far as that one goes. So like I said, I have Riona and Demon, of course, so freaking common. Oh my god. Yeah, I have all their spells and traps. 3 of them. And for Drighton, I have them all except for one. Drighton Nova, obviously. The most expensive, the most elusive Drighton card in this set is the one I'm missing. Evil / Live Twin, I'm missing 3 cards. I'm missing Live Twin. No, I'm not missing any Live Twins. I've got both Live Twins. I've got the Evil Twin Kisakil Leela card. I'm missing the Evil Twin Link monsters. And Secret Password. Otherwise, I have all the spells and traps. Like I said, I have the Evil Twin Duo card. I have both Live Twin ones. And I think the extra, all I'm missing is Invoker, Alistair the Invoker of Madness. He's it. Anyway, the Genesis Impact is not the whole point of this conversation, though. It's this. This is a nice little deck box you can buy at Walmart. It's cheap. It's like a couple cents. It wasn't even $1. It was not even $1. I forget what it was. It was at one of the craft stations, not like the craft area, more like the sort of stitching, crafting part of the store. But yeah, anyway, this is my Duelist Unite deck. The deck I made using cards that are eligible in Duelist Unite, which is only Legacy packs, by the way. So Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis. There's another one. Is it in my deck? I know half of my deck, Spell Ruler, half of my deck is Dark Crisis, Metal Raiders, that was one. Legend of Blue Eyes, obviously, I already said Pharaoh Servant, Metal Raiders, a lot of Dark Crisis cards, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis again. Yeah, I think that's, legacy packs, right? That's basically what I'm getting at. If it's considered a legacy pack, which was only like 5 or 6 legacy packs, I think Invasion of Chaos just misses the mark of being a legacy pack. But anyway, this is my Duelist Unite deck, comprised of those sets: Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis, old sets. Right now, I'm just kind of separating them from monsters, traps, and spells. We're gonna start with the spells, and like I said, a lot of it is Dark Crisis. Like we have 2 shooting star bow seals, right? Yeah, decrease the attack of a monster equipped with this card by 1,000 points. But it can attack your opponent directly. It goes good with nothing. It is what it is. Wicked Breaking Flameberg Bio. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard to equip this card. Increase the attack of the monster by 500 points. If a monster equipped with this card destroys a monster of Zora battle, the effect of that monster is negated. Another Dark Crisis chord. Final Countdown, obviously. You gotta have that in there just in case. Get on your first turn. Why not? See if it's gonna be a long game. Considering the card I had in here. Yeah, I could make some long games in here. Legend of Blue Eyes Final Flame. Reign of Mercy. Germ Infection. Hinotama. And non-spellcasting area. And last but not least, 7 completed, because I have some machines in my deck. So, if I get another copy of 7 completed, I might just add it. And for my traps, I have Gust. I have Final Attack Orders. I have Skill Drain. Obviously, none of these are first edition, they're all unlimited. Time Seal. Shift. Solemn Wishes. One of my favorite cards, Enchanted Javelin. One of the best cards I pulled. Okay, so there's 3 really good cards I pulled in the initial pack opening. You know, we all sat around at a table, opened packs, and for my initial pack opening, these 2 cards right here, along with one, were some of the top tier cards pulled that night. An ultra rare Magic Jammer, right, and a rare Gravity Bind. This, mixed with Final Countdown, can make for a devastating combination, but it also means my deck is very stall-based, right? I stall a lot, because somebody pulled a 2750 Powerhouse. Mad, but, you know, I've recently pulled some good cards. This right here is the deck master of my deck, and is my way of escaping Gravity Bind. So, just by that, you should know who it is. Weird. That's Jinzo. I pulled a secret rare Jinzo in that pack opening. Holy crap, dude. I was so happy. Some recent pulls I've added to the deck are Mephisto the Infernal General. Yeah, sure, he's a 1800 monster you have to sacrifice 1 monster for, but when this card attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense, right? So, what I get from this, if this card attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense of your opponent's defense position monster, so if this attack is higher than your defense position's defense monster, right? Yeah, it's just a really confusing way of saying piercing battle damage when you defeat a defense position monster. Inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent's life points. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, discard 1 card randomly from your opponent's hand. So, basically, yeah, it's just a really weirdly worded way of saying, you know, if you destroy your opponent's monster, they lose life points. The difference between this attack and that defense. And they have to discard a card. The other one I drew recently, that was, oh yeah, pretty good. When this card is sent from your hand or deck to your graveyard by your opponent's card effect, special summon this card to the field. Otherwise, it's 2 summons to get him on the field. That is Despair from the Dark. He's right. Those 2 are good additions. Hayo Zenari, rare. Obviously, he's a 7-star monster for just a 2100. He's got high defense too, so I guess that kind of makes up for it. shitty kind of attack for a 7-star monster. 1,000 Needles. The attack and if the defense of this card is higher than the attack of the attack, destroy the attack. Oh yeah. Yeah, 1,000 Needles. If a monster tries to attack this and I can't take it down, it's destroyed. Alright. Again, like I said, I have some machines in here, like Jinzo could be attached to 7 completed. So can this one, Ground Attacker Bugroth. You know, he's a machine, 15. I believe 7 completed is what, 700? Yeah, it's 700, so that would make him 22. Skull Mariner, you need 16 back in those days. Pretty good. Calbeg, one of my OG cards from a long time ago. Got really banged up and destroyed, but this is a newer one I pulled. Monster that attacks this card returns to its owner's hand. The damage calculation is applied normally. So if a monster destroys it, that still gets destroyed, but the monster goes back to the hand. Agado, I almost put 2 of these in my deck, but, you know, didn't. Guardian of the Throne Room, another card that I can use 7 completed with. The 3rd card so far, and that would make it, what, 2350? So I can make Jinzo an absolute beast at 3100. Or get a solid 22 early or 2350 early. You need Aqua Matador, of course, he's a staple. Darkfire Soldier 2, just a nice 1700. Oni Tank, he's the 4th card that 7 completed could work with, making him 2100. Armored Zombie, you know, he's pretty decent. And Gravity Bind isn't effective. He isn't effective at Gravity Bind. Cyber Raider, again, another card that could be used with 7 completed. When this card is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon, successfully select one of the following. Select one equip card from. Select one equip card to one monster on the field. Destroy it. Select one equip card to one monster on the field and equip it to this card. I don't want to do that unless I already had a 7 completed on the field and I need to switch it. Gaga Gigo. Somebody has him. And I pulled him not too long ago, so that was a good one. And along with, what was his name? It was weird looking fairy type. I forget its name already. Kelbeg. Along with Kelbeg, I always, Azolga and Kelbeg always go hand in hand in my mind because I got them both around the same time. They both are in that same wear and tear shape. But when you tribute summon a monster by tributing this card, increase the life points of the player who controlled this card on the field by 2,000 points. And that's Zolga. He's got a nice 1,700 attack. Gyokyu Pyre Panda. Nice. He isn't affected by Gravity Bind. Neither is Spear Cretin. He's here for the flip effect. This card is flipped and sent to the graveyard. Both you and your opponent select one monster and from your respective graveyard and special summon to the field. In face-up attack position or face-down defense position, no tribute was required. Of course, Ceremonial Bale. You almost need that. You gotta get some good defense monsters in here. And again, Island Turtle. Need some good defense monsters in there. That's pretty much the deck, right? So it's built around basically trying to beef up some of my machine monsters to try and take control early and then maybe kind of steady it out with enough of my higher powered monsters, which range from like 15 to 17, and then you have Gaga Gigo in there. And if things don't go my way, I have a handful of defense position monsters. But other than that, it's mostly, like I said, getting 7 completed on a machine. Hopefully Jinzo. But if not, there's some others, and those range from 2,100 to 2,350. To some, you know, like Kanman, that kind of stuff, Final Flame. Or Gravity Bind with Final Countdown and literally stall for 20 turns. Which, you know, I actually did have a game that stalled for a super long amount of time. Super long. Oh my god, was it long, but I did not pull Final Countdown at all in that duel, so. You know, you have Enchanted Javelin for health, Magic Jammer as a saver, Skill Drain, pay 1,000 life points. The effects of all face effect monsters are negated. Nice. You know, it's your standard Yu-Gi-Oh deck back in the day, just pulling cards from packs and hoping you can get the best deck possible. You know, it's evened out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 21 monsters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 traps. So yeah, it's still 40 cards. I took out a trap to put another monster in. Still got the 10 spells. You know, still only have 4 monsters you need to offer for. Unfortunately, only one of them is a 1 tribute. The other 3 are 2 tributes. Hayo Zanari is a good defense card. But, you know, I've pulled some decent cards and random stuff like cubes lately. Like I said, we have a binder right, specifically for our like legacy pack cards that are eligible for this deck. And eventually, you know, if I ever get a polymerization and the 2 for Gaia the Dragon Champion, maybe. But right now, what's looking more viable is mixing up my deck with Archfiend cards, because I've pulled a lot of Archfiend cards. And recently, I pulled a big Archfiend card, Skull Archfiend of Lightning, ultra rare, from a Dark Crisis pack, I believe. Yeah, very beautiful. Um, Again, another great pull from that fateful day when we were all opening packs was a secret rare Guy the Dragon Champion. He's my 3rd copy of Guy the Dragon Champion and my 2nd secret rare from LOB. Obviously, both unlimited. A lot of these cards in here are pretty useless. Not all of them, obviously. You got like Spirit of the Heart, good defense monster. Some fusion monsters that I don't have the fusions for. Field spells I don't have use for. But my current deck setup. Some duplicates of cards that are already in my deck, like Final Flame. I guess I could throw Gaia Power in there, depending on how many Earth monsters, but it's not. I don't think it'd be worth it that much. Flame Champion's a card I could get in there, maybe, if I took something out, or tried to be fun. He's a 1900 attack, normal monster, 1 substitute, 1 tribute. Same thing with Spike Bop, he's 18 normal. Some fusion monsters I have none of, like Cannon Soldier, Gigatech Wolf. Don't have either of those. Mega Thunderbolt, OQ Beam. I have OQ Beam. Sure, but I don't have Mega Thunderbolt. Bottom Dweller and Tongyu, I don't have either to make any of those 3. Oh, I guess I have Mega Thunderbolt. There he is. And there's OQ Beam. You know, there's the go. Oh yeah. I can make Kaminari attack. That's it. Another card I really like that I wanted to probably add eventually was a Michizer. You can activate this when a monster is sent from the field to the graveyard. Destroy 1 monster on the field. Beautiful card. Starboy, but I don't have water. I don't have a lot of water cards. I have a couple, like obviously Water Omatix over here. That's about it. There's some more Zolgas and Kelbacks. Shinada's Arc, which I don't have that. Another Final Destination, Battlescar, Dragged Down to the Grave. Spell Reproduction, really Eternal Rest. Some good spells. Dice Reroll, but you know, that would only go on my deck if I had the Archfiends, because School of Archfiend has a dice effect. Somehow, some way. Mystic Lamp and okay, I don't have either of those to make Roaring Ocean Snake. Another skill drain. Oh yeah, Pandemonium to go with my Archfiends. Yami, deal with a Dark Ruler. Battle Ox. Labyrinth Wall, that was one sacrifice for a 3k defense monster. Oh yeah. Recently I just got Thousand Eyes Idol. Nice, but too bad. Can't make anything of it anyway. I did get Deep Sea Warrior, but that's a 5-star card. As long as Yumi's face up on the field, this card is unaffected by any spell cards. Which, crap. Oh, I do have another 7 completed. Nice, I may want to think about adding that to the deck. What's that? Monster Egg, and I don't have Thomas Eiler, so that means Charubin of the Fire Knight, definitely not going to be made. Definitely not worth making anyway at 1100 freaking defense. Then you have, what is that? Internal Queen Archfiend, Shadow Knight Archfiend, Deathrook Archfiend, which is a good defense monster. And obviously Vilepond Archfiend I have over here, 2 of him. So, you know, really only Shadow Knight Archfiend's really the only good viable Archfiend monster I have. Deathrook, like I said, a good defense. Eternal Queen Archfiend is a 900 attack. Oh, increase the attack of one Archfiend monster by 1,000 points. Okay, yeah. She has 1,500 defense, so that's kind of solid for the time period we're building decks for. Considering the highest most monsters typically get are 15, 14. Then you have your oddball 16, 17s, and sometimes 18s. More oftentimes than not, you're going to find 18 and 19 monsters around this time as 5 stars. And obviously, the other half of this binder is filled up with My Little Pony cards. So my girlfriend started collecting those, and she doesn't have her own binder yet. Bought her one for Valentine's Day, her birthday, but supposedly it's supposed to get here before her birthday, but we don't know. I gave her some Pokemon cards I thought she would think was cute, and then of course she started collecting and rounding up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards she thinks is cute. You know, she's got a bunch she can't put in here because she ran out of room. That's fine. That's fine. Eventually I'll find them. And that'll make all the differences. All the differences. Why would I remember what her grandmother? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you have a great day. Remember, only you can be the best you can possibly be. If you like the video, give a like, comment, that'd be super special, awesome. Subscribe if you haven't, that'd really me out. And ta-ta for now.